Can anyone beat Carlos? Alcaraz just too good.
Maybe even catch Djokovic.
Carlos Alcaraz didn't just win Doha, he crushed it. In the final of the ATP 500, the world number 1 defeated Arthur Fils 6-2, 6-1 in less than an hour. No drama, no dip, no opening for doubt. From the first few games, it was clear who was in control, and by the time it ended, it felt like a statement more than a title. Because it's not only that Alcaraz won, it's how he's winning in 2026. He started the season by lifting the Australian Open trophy. That alone would have been enough to send a message. But sometimes players win a slam and then relax a little. Sometimes there's a small emotional drop after such a big achievement. Not this time. He arrived in Doha focused, sharp, hungry, and throughout the week he didn't just survive matches, he dominated them. Even when there were moments where his level dipped slightly, he adjusted quickly. He never allowed opponents to believe they were in control. And then came the final. Arthur Fils is not an easy opponent. He's powerful, explosive, athletic. When he finds rhythm, he can overwhelm players. But against Alcaraz, he never had the chance to settle. From the start, Carlos stepped inside the baseline, dictated with the forehand, and returned aggressively. The rallies were short because Alcaraz made them short. The 6-2 first set was fast. The 6-1 second set was even faster. Less than 1 hour on court in an ATP 500 final. That says everything. What stands out most right now is the clarity in Alcaraz's game. He looks calm between points, he's choosing his moments better, he's not forcing spectacular shots when they're not needed, he's building points with patience and then finishing them with authority. There's maturity in his tennis this season. At the Australian Open, he showed resilience in tough moments. In Doha, he showed control. It's a dangerous combination. When a player can grind through long battles and also blow opponents off the court in under an hour, that's when you know something special is happening. And this is where the conversation naturally shifts to Jannik Sinner. Because a few days ago, Sinner lost in Doha in the quarterfinals, another match that slipped away in the deciding set. Meanwhile, Alcaraz keeps stacking trophies, not just titles, but dominant performances. Right now, the gap feels like it's growing. Not necessarily in talent, Sinner is still one of the cleanest ball strikers in the world, but in confidence and presence, there's a visible difference. When Alcaraz steps on court in 2026, there's an aura around him. Opponents feel the pressure before the first ball is struck. You could see it in Fils. He tried to go big early, but Alcaraz absorbed it and sent it back heavier. After a few games, Fils looked like he was searching for solutions that just weren't there. That's what top form looks like. It makes good players look ordinary. And what makes this stretch even more impressive is the consistency. Winning the Australian Open is one thing. Backing it up immediately with an ATP 500 title without a drop in intensity is another. Alcaraz looks physically fresh, mentally sharp, technically polished. His serve percentage is high. His movement is explosive. His shot selection is cleaner than ever. He's not just reacting anymore. He's controlling. In previous seasons, there were moments where Alcaraz relied heavily on instinct and creativity. That magic is still there, but now it's structured. He's choosing when to unleash it. He's playing smarter, not just harder, and that makes him even more dangerous. We're only at the beginning of 2026, but already it feels like he's setting the tone for the year. 2 big titles, a winning streak, and no signs of slowing down. The big question now is whether anyone can consistently challenge this level, because when Alcaraz is playing like this, matches don't feel close. They feel decided early. Doha wasn't just another trophy for the cabinet. It was confirmation. Carlos Alcaraz in 2026 looks stronger, more mature, and more complete than ever. And if this level continues, the conversation won't just be about rivalries or rankings. It will be about dominance. Right now, he's not chasing anyone. He's setting the pace. Do you think Alcaraz can do a full slam calendar in 2026? I read you in the comments. If you like the video, subscribe. It helps a lot.